15
We're in the
love.
low chairs, Mary. You know, I'm pretty
But we're
happy
up
to
high.
be here. Yeah.
First ace, she had 10 against Caroline Garcia of France. Garcia, the woman who knocked out the top seed, Pliskova, in the second round.
Yeah, to court positioning, I think that's something we really need to take an eye on today, Kerber, where she's able to redirect the ball. If she's up on that baseline and she can take time away from Brady, she may have a little success. If she just falls a little deep, she won't be able to penetrate through the court at all. Yeah, beautiful hitting already from Brady. Nice positive start here. Very confident start. Just bringing everything from her last matches onto this one.
Ready.
Big snappy love hold from Jen Brady.
First game.
If you want to learn more about Jen Brady, friend of the show, Helene Elliott, writing for the New York Times, she wrote a terrific story about her just a couple of days ago about how much work she has done, what she was willing to do to get herself in this rarefied air. You spoke, Louise, about her time at UCLA. She played for the title there in 2014 and turned pro. There's Michael Gesser, her coach now.
Angelique Kerber to serve.
Coach at UCLA is Pete Sampras' sister, Stella.
She's a great girl. How
Yes,
many
she
young
is.
players has she influenced?
No kidding. No kidding. Helene Elliott writes that Brady had friends on the team, but she was kind of shy, introverted, uncomfortable meeting new people, speaking to professors. By the time she left, she gave the big speech at the banquet.
Wow.
She became assertive, started asking a lot of questions.
30 love.
And what Stella Sampras Webster said about Jen is that we knew she would be a top 100 player, but we knew also she could be top 50.
Did they stop there? Or did she say...
40 love.
No, she said what she liked about Jen Brady was that she was a locker room rat. She loved hanging around, you know, and she likes this lifestyle of travel.
Oh, that's a big one, isn't it?
Yes, she knew that Brady could take these kind of jumps.
There's the forehand. That's exactly the pattern we'll definitely see from Angelique today. Into the backhand side, drawing that shorter ball, and the forehand down the line. There's the DNA for the match. Yeah, it's taken 6 years for Jen Brady from college years to win that Lexington event. I think the outward curve from here on in, it's going to be sharp. But I like that assessment of Jen Brady when you go to college, and we find this a lot with our Australian players. We send a lot of good Australian players, Astra Sharma, Ellen Perez, a lot of our girls go to college, and the maturity that you get out of those 4 years, that's the bit you can't buy on the tour either.
Become a grown-up?
Absolutely.
I had no idea you were from Australia.
I'm from Wagga Wagga. Don't forget that one.
I'm sure I won't now.
That's beautiful play again. We see Brady with this extra value add.
30 love.
A lot of the girls, a lot of the women on the tour play very linear tennis, that flat forehand, big, hard. But look at this. Look at the bounce. That's the difficult shot for Kerber. That ball just keeps moving up around the shoulder height to hit that. So you're never contacting it around the hip where you like to.
Study 15.
Mary, I think we're always looking also for kind of the player that's like an outlier, that's got something a little bit different. I really feel that Jen Brady fits into that model.
(40-15).
Because when you've got that beautifully manufactured serve, so much power, it looks so easy for her.
Second ace of the match, 21st of the tournament.
Again, Brady.
Nice simple hold from
Brady
the American.
leads 2-1. First set.
That's beautiful. Gosh.
Nice little combo.
Love 15.
Savage forehand, followed by that.
Yeah, it just seems like it's a matter of time before she's going to get the break against Kerber. Look at this, the depth and then the precision with this little soft touch. Beautiful.
Well, you have to gird yourself against all of her power, don't you? So that changeup makes nothing but sense.
15 all.
Yeah, how good is Kerber, though? She does not have a great serve, but she backs it up with everything else after that. It's an intuitive thing a little bit too. For some reason, Americans seem to be able to throw a ball. You guys have baseball in the back of your mind, but it lends itself to being a good server. If you're an athletic kid, a little bit of a tomboy, you're going to learn how to throw early on, and that's a big part of serving.
We like throwing things.
Yeah. We do too. But we play this different game called cricket.
Yeah. It's too bad, though, that Kerber, who is so solid off of the ground, has never quite figured out how to make the most of her lefty serve, huh?
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, let's see if she can get a serve above 100 today.
But to your point, Louise, her return of return is solid, because it has to be.
Yeah. She's got to be feeling extra pressure today, though, on her serve, because she knows Brady. It's going to be really tough to break her serve. So straight back on her now, just under bit of pressure here.
Yeah.
There it is.
Brady.
A break already. 4
Brady
games
leads
in.
3 games to 1.
I see Jen walking past
First
that
set.
usopen.org sign. That site can catch you up on everything on this busy Labor Day weekend. What's already happened, features, interviews, draw updates, live scores as well. Just go to usopen.org.
We have a hard time getting you off that site, don't we?
Yes, yes.
It's terrific play from Brady,
15
just
love.
really taking care of that backhand side. Kerber is going to really try to work it into opening up the court into the forehand side. She's got to pull Brady off the court. Brady is very much aware of the game plan, though.
Got a little Homer happy with that one.
15 all.
She's
Look at the
trying
smile.
to smile it off. Yikes. You know, it's interesting, and again, I go back to Helene Elliott's terrific LA Times piece about Jen Brady. She said Gerser didn't break down her game. Jen says it was more building up from where I was coming in at. Tapping into different ways at looking at the game. Honing in on my game. There's Torben Beltz, who's reunited, and it feels so good with Angie Kerber.
30-15.
Yeah, for both of these players, I think influence has been everything. They've both impacted their players' games. Certainly it's a new situation for Brady, but it's a very comfortable one for Angelique Kerber, and she seems to thrive with confidence with this guy. So much of this game is just played in between the ears.
Chances for 4-1. I've done a lot of research on usopen.org about this. I'll share with you, Louise.
Please do.
On the women's tour, there are 14 coaches who just keep getting hired, fired, and then rehired. It's all there.
It's incredible, isn't it?
14.
There's not a new guy out there.
You cannot stay unemployed if you're a coach in women's tennis. You cannot stay unemployed for more than a few hours.
Game Brady.
It's so solid, huh?
Brady
4-1
leads 4 games
already
to 1.
for the American.
First
Jen
set.
Brady. Kerber played her terrific 2016 season. She beat Serena Williams to win the Australian Open, her first major title. Then in the late summer, she won this one, beating Pliskova in the final. Got to #1 in the world. Became famous in a way Steffi Graf and Boris Becker had made it look a lot more comfortable in Germany. Then 2017 shows up.
15 all.
She's just not in the right frame of mind, not in the right mood. Takes some bad losses. By the end of the season, she said, "I'm so glad this year is over." And then she bounced back, won Wimbledon against Serena in straight sets. Didn't see that coming.
No, we certainly didn't, did we?
Fifteen 30.
Again, continuing to put the thump on the Kerber serve.
Yeah, brilliant play from Kerber.
30 all.
Again, if she could just keep using that lefty serve, and if it just draw Brady a little further off the court like that, she opens up that narrow, nice line shot. Just makes it look so easy. That's just sitting there at 93 miles per hour, though.
I'll tell you what, we just got a text message from alert viewer Joel D. out in California, who brings up a fine point. One reason for Kerber's serving was she's a natural writer.
So true.
Thank you, Joel D.
Game Brady. Brady leads 5 games to 1. First set.
Well, she just looks so comfortable out here, doesn't she? Cool, calm, and very collected, this young lady. Who would have thought that she was going to jump out to such a quick start like this? This is brilliant.
Fifteen love.
Yeah, got to take her chances,
15
doesn't
all.
she? Just a little reckless abandon in there. She's just got to come out swinging here. Anything, you're 5-1 down. Take your chances.
Ready 15.
And that's where she doesn't want to be. Angelique Kerber, she does not want to feel like she's got a press. She wants to feel like she's out there controlling. Well, it's just not happening.
Forty 15.
Set points already. Just 21 minutes into this thing.
Forty 30.
It took Angelique Kerber 4 hours and 24 minutes to get into this fourth round. An hour less for Jen. And neither one of them had dropped a set.
Game and first set, Brady. 6 games to 1.
Making it look
New
easy.
balls, please. Love 15.
It's really interesting, though, walking around the courts, Mary, this year at the US Open, obviously coming in with such a different year and different pressures and everyone in a bubble and no crowds, but the players are just on the court. It's a different look in which great
Love
shot
39.
again. She's just duplicating this great play, but to see the players, they all look like they're really inside their own head. They're just playing just good tennis. Their attitudes are amazing. You know, there's no one to act up to. There's no one in the crowds. It's just they're just
15-30.
getting on with business, and it just looks like they're all pretty happy to be here at the US Open.
Yeah, again, Labor Day weekend, normally this place is crawling with people. It's noisy, you know, it's kind of agitated,
Yeah.
it's busy. Not this time around.
$15.40.
Another double fault for Kerber. Already her second of the set, third of the match.
Better play from Kerber. Look where she's positioning
13-14.
herself there inside the court. Trying to get that first strike in, getting Brady off balance a little bit, out wide. Great athlete is Brady. Brings this one in. The open court is there for Kerber.
Deuce.
Pretty stock standard. That serve is going to Brady's backhand all day.
Left. First serve.
Some good bounce on that one from Brady. It's good memories of Kerber at the US Open. One, for me, being an Aussie, 2011 against Samantha Stosur. That match was an incredible match. Semi-finals. I think it was played on Armstrong. Beautiful match.
I'm guessing Sam Stosur won that one.
Yeah.
And she beat Serena in the final.
Yeah.
Game. Ready.
Just keeps coming at you, doesn't she?
First game.
It's unbelievable. Just
Second set.
so convinced of how she's playing. It's amazing to see. Great mindset. She is just really playing some great tennis, and of course, so many things have happened to her just recently that has just brought all this confidence and everything coming together. Timing is everything, and winning Lexington. Look at that. She's full of confidence. And of course, that 2000 win, or when she got to the semi-finals, Kerber, that really started the next level of her play. She was ranked about 60. She was hovering around that mark. The next 2 years just really changed her career. So she loves this event. The next match was in 2015 when she played against who was it? Azarenka. That match. I don't know if you remember that match on Arthur Ashe. It was a fantastic match. Azarenka went on to win it. And isn't she playing some great tennis?
Yes, but just keep in mind, Louise, if we continue to work together, I don't remember what happened yesterday. That's quite all right.
Very low.
Oh, I'm not looking too comfortable there, but I'm not going to give her any answers.
$40 low.
Well, the body almost stiffens up a little bit too when you feel like you just can't do anything against your opponent, and that's an example. Kerber not even moving off the mark there.
I just think when you go up against somebody like Jen Brady, who's got so much power, so much game, and is going to be bringing it to you, you have to have a better attitude out there. You got to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, Kerber, I'm not feeling it. You know, I wish she'd show a little bit more, you know. All right, kid, go ahead. Let's see. Let's see.
Bring
what
it
you
on.
got. Yeah.
Better play, and maybe that's something that Kerber has always kind of had, that inability to really stand up and be that person. She has been the #1 player in the world. I think she could tap into some of that stuff.
Right, exactly. But I mean, too often you get that sort of sad sakiosity from it.
Deuce.
Yeah, this is a shot she's got to take advantage of. It's into that forehand side. She can read it's going to kick there, and we've seen she can do that. She's got to take that early and take her chances somehow. She's got to find a way. She can break Brady. She could get into this match.
Oh, got it. Squirted it over. Trying to get some
Advantage
traction.
Kerber.
And these Brady service games.
Yeah, nice little change up there too. Does a good job getting this one back. I thought it was almost a winner from Brady, but Nancy, look how low she gets to the ground. Guess is right. That's what we want to see. I'm talking about that, Mary. Bring it on.
Yeah. There we go.
Fake it sometimes till you make it, right? She's not feeling it at the moment, that's for sure.
Got it.
Kerber.
And a fist pump. There you go. Come on, Angie. Remember
One
who you
more.
are.
Come on.
Second set.
Yeah, you don't feel like you can help much when you're sitting there on the side, but Torben just trying to just lift her a little bit. That is going to do an awful lot for Angie Kerber for the first time. Brady's been broken here.
Love 15.
Wow, this just has enough Little spin on that. It looks like it's going out. Just catches the edge of the line, and Kerber cannot believe it. A fair amount of height on it. Look at that. The very edge.
UCLA coach Stella Sampras is watching this match right now, Louise, and said that fitness and belief are the keys for Brady. Feeling both today.
Yeah, hey Stella.
A lot of alert viewers.
Love 30. Love 14.
This is not the game she wanted to have.
Not after that break.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Brady. Brady leads 2 games to 1. Second set, and by
Brady with a
1
break.
set to love. Love.
This is how Kerber would like to play a little more as well. We've seen that she's been on court an hour longer in terms of all the matches than her opponent today, and that's because she's got to work a lot harder in the rallies. If she can extend these rallies and force Brady to entertain tougher positions here. So many of the rallies are just going quick. It's the serve, the first strike. Brady able to be so dominant. Just effective with that forehand down the line. She gets the shot and she can make that. So dangerous. This is the setup. She goes into the backhand, and if this draws a little short, then she's in trouble, Brady. That's beautiful from Kerber. Just need to see it more often.
$15-30. Let's first serve.
Terrific footwork there from Brady. That's
Good
the
on.
preferred side. Much of the top players on the WTA these days always like to get around and use their forehand. She can go off or inside there. I love how she holds it and rips that one into the open court.
.14.
She needed a little bit of luck. She gets it here. Breakpoint opportunity again. Takes good care of business. Well, there.
You think?
Well,
You call that a return?
yeah. She could have got a little bit more on that one.
Advantage Brady. Game. Brady.
It is. Olzon survives the look at a break. And
Brady leads
now
3 games to 1. Second set.
Such a fast hand off that forehand, isn't she? The way she kind of sets up and then just releases that racket just with such force. Beautiful to watch.
Fergus is chatting with his significant other, saying, "Hey, it looks like I'm going to be out of here.
That's exactly what I was
I'll
thinking.
bring home a pizza."
It'll be done quicker than I thought.
Love 15.
Again, just the strength from Jen Brady. End range, can flick that return back, and then when she's got time, the force is. Seem to put
Love
some
30.
really together to get some momentum here, Kerber. Really has been all Brady. Just wonder how many matches this man has watched where she has started slowly, somehow got her way into a match, but he must be pretty
Not
empty.
feeling that vibe.
No, no.
Tell me who's got a bigger forehand on the women's tour than Jen Brady?
Yeah, no one. I mean, it's very
15
Jack-Sockish, isn't it? Kind of just really loads up, very angular in the way she moves. So a lot of moving parts and gets a lot of upper body rotation. It's very unique. Better. We haven't seen a lot of that short angle cross-court backhand from Kerber. She's unable to really get to that today because of the depth. That forehand's just going away from the court. She needs to have a shorter ball to hit that one.
Let's first one.
Stay in this match.
30-40.
You gotta land that forehand.
happy man right now. Good guess there, right?
Deuce. Let's first one.
Well done.
Advantage Kerber.
She's going to save a little for herself here. If she can just hold, somehow create a little bit more pressure on back on Brady. Just working hard, just shovels that one in. Well, you'd have to wonder what sort of year Jen would have had. I mean, she started off incredibly well in Brisbane, didn't she? She qualified, won 3 matches, and then beat Sharapova, Barty, lost to Kvitova. Had a horrible draw at the Australian Open, losing to Halep. Imagine if she had just a little bit more of an opportunity to get into that Grand Slam. That's good play from Kerber. Again, she's got to get the ball into the corners. Brady just a little unstable. She's got time and she's behind the ball. She is just absolutely dominant.
Again, Kerber. Brady leads 2 games to
Kerber in the
2.
second
Second
set. We'll
set
find out.
and by 1 set to love.
We'll just keep an eye on that, Mary, just to see whether she's lost a little leg drive in terms of whether that translates into loss of power on her serve. Ground force reaction, big part of a big serve. Smart play from Kerber.
Love 30.
Straight away, just getting Brady moving. She's going to test it for short. Open up that court as often as she can.
Let's first one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
15-30.
Senses the gap there and just steps in. Cuts the angle off here. That's an incredible angle from that position on the court from Brady. ball miss for
15
Brady. No punctuation there after going and getting the leg strapped, so doesn't have the blood flow and the energy. Just lost a little momentum here. This is an opportunity for Kerber.
.40. Deuce.
Wow. Oh, it's so nice to have that in your bag of weapons, isn't it?
Didn't mince around when she was down 2 break points.
Danced around to get this forehand. That's beautiful.
Advantage, Brady.
From 2 break points down.
Yeah, she turns things around pretty quickly here. Brady, the depth there causing problems for Kerber, and that just allows then Brady just to open up the court. She's got options galore here from this position.
As much as you don't want to hit into the Brady buzz of the forehand.
Yeah. Brady.
The backhand doesn't blow.
Yeah, it's solid. It's there. It's not a weakness by any.
Brady leads 4 games to 2. Second set.
That was a big game. That's a massive game for Brady, just to hang on to that rhythm and the momentum that she built. And slipped away that game. 2 points.
Let's second serve.
Been a much better set
Love
from
15.
Kerber, but Mary, that 22-minute first set, how much of that do you put down to Brady just being so impressive?
Yes.
Or was it Kerber, in a way, just not turning up? Or she
It's both.
Yeah.
Plenty of room.
That's the way she's got to play, though, Kerber. Unfortunate for her. Just missing that forehand, but really stretching, having Brady on the edge. All guns blazing here. Otherwise, she is going home, packing back to Germany.
$15-30.
10 of Kerber's 12 winners have come off her forehand side. She's had 16 errors. Jen Brady's numbers: 18 winners and half that number in errors.
Just impressive. She's doing great here, Jen. It's amazing. But do you think she would have gone to another level with a whole bunch of Americans in the stadium, having all these people cheering her on. Do you think it would have helped any more than what's happening today?
She's pretty comfortable out there.
30, 40.
She needs a big cheering. I know what you're saying, and I get.
Or is it an advantage to her because she's not used to the crowd? Like,
exactly. It's hard to
wonder.
It's hard to tease that out, isn't it? I think she's playing exactly the tournament she wants to be playing in this atmosphere. Here's some chances for 5-2.
Deuce.
That's what I would have thought. They're just a huge equaliser. The fact that a lot of these players aren't at the top of the game. They've just drawn a little more confidence from the fact that they're not feeling that pressure of having a big crowd.
Advantage Kerber. Brady leads 4 games to 3. Second set, and by 1 set to love.
First to Brady. Jen Brady was attended to by the trainer on that last changeover, but just looked like a little bit of stretching.
Not to impinge there, the movement looking pretty safe.
15 love.
And moving forwards is a little easier than that lateral moving. She's been stretched today. Well, we didn't choose the right shot there. Then Brady had to take a lot of steps to get in a good position there. Was way out of the court.
Ready, 15. $40-15.
Well, that shot there, that's just a poor miss for Kerber. That's something that usually is stock standard for her.
And Kerber is such a terrific hardcourt player. Clearly, Grass as well. She won Wimbledon. She cannot be looking forward to the French Open in the coming weeks. That's not how you want to end your Grand Slam season if you're Angelique Kerber.
That's a great rally. I just love watching Kerber when she is in control of a rally. She just glides across the baseline. It doesn't. You don't see effort from Kerber. Just saw that in that rally there.
Deuce.
She's got a great tennis brain. She anticipates so well, Kerber. Unfortunately today, she's just really been outplayed so far. Whether she can somehow penetrate the mindset, the confidence, the play of Jen Brady. Just, it's hard to see though. Just been so confident from the American performance.
Advantage. Kerber. Miss Brady challenging the call, right near sideline. The ball was called out.
It was wide, Mary.
Let's have a look.
Advantage Kerber. Miss Brady has 2 challenges remaining. Deuce.
That's pretty exceptional again, but Kerber just not able to get many of her balls out of this central position. That's too short, and that just gives Brady opportunities to go where she wants.
Advantage Brady.
Almost no man's land. She had to do something a little bit more with the shot there. Now she retreats and she's out of position. Good awareness from Jen Brady though, just to get the ball. She's working hard to stay and to neutralize in this rally. It was a rally where Kerber was throwing the kitchen sink in there, which was good to see, just changing it up, throwing a little variation in there, but then getting stuck.
Time violation.
We'll be happy
Warning,
to win
Miss
the longer rallies there as well. Certainly more pressure in this game. Pretty.
Deuce.
She handles this one well, Kerber. You can see that the positioning of Brady, she's perched in that backhand side. There's the alley.
Brady had just told herself to get in her first serve.
Little tension. Tension mounting.
Advantage Kerber.
Take a deep breath, bring the heart rate back down. Kerber needs to bring her heart rate up. That was a much needed first serve.
Advantage Brady.
Good accuracy on that one. Serve has certainly dropped a little in speed, though, from Jen Brady.
Deuce.
Beautiful serving. Watching Jen Brady
Advantage
serve
Brady.
that back leg drive. It's called the arabesque. Gets way up above, almost as high as the back of her head. That's the amount of leg drive that helps produce all that power.
Left. First one.
Much like a baseball throw, when you see a pitch, the baseball is that back leg gets so high.
Brady. Brady leads 5 games to 3. Second set.
How good must that feel?
Oh wow, that would feel great. Not for Kerber. She is nurturing these balls back, trying to keep everything in play, and then this happens, and it's so deflating.
That's
It's great stuff.
the El Kabong gets her to 5-3. Been in the quarters of a major before. Looks like she's heading there now.
Love
Oh,
15.
look at that return. So deep. No substitute for depth when you're returning like that. Do you think Brady's
15 all.
a little voice going on in her head, just going, gosh, this is an opportunity. I'm going to get into the quarterfinals for the first time. Do you think she's getting ahead of herself? Do you think she's thinking about it?
I think so. I'm wondering what Kerber's thinking. Because Jen Brady moves to Germany, gets a German coach, gets a German trainer.
Steals everything from her.
Yeah, Kerber must be thinking, thanks a lot, Germany.
$15-30.
She looks pretty comfortable. She's won a lot of matches coming into this event.
That becomes a nice habit, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. The heart rate isn't exploding right now. Not to say she wouldn't have a lot of adrenaline right now. Good play by Kerber.
30 all.
Very measured at the moment, just taking her time, just trying to figure out a way just to prolong this and force Brady to try to serve the match out.
Miss Kerber challenging the call. Left, near sideline. The ball was called out.
Yeah, that's match point.
Yeah.
30-40. Miss Kerber has 2 challenges remaining. Deuce.
That's an interesting smile there from Brady.
Advantage Kerber.
Smart play here from Kerber as well. She senses all 5'10", all that energy going across the court. Hard to prop and get back in. Forehand. So,
Again, Kerber.
forehand from Kerber.
All right, she's going to
Brady leads 5 games to 4.
serve this out.
Second set, and by 1 set to love. New balls, please.
Serving for the quarters.
Well, that's unbelievable. Was that 2 on 2 lines right there? Wow, you're not living on the edge. You've taken up too much space in this match. Wow.
15 love.
Yeah, on the line. Comes up with something better. Kerber can't believe it.
On.
Isn't she? The very first match here when she played Island Tomljanovic, it was 4-all in the first set. You could just see Kerber just make that little lift. She just got super solid in that 9th game. Just really, can she just bring that effort, that mentality here? It's a super rally. Wow.
30-15.
She mean to hit that well, Mary?
I believe her.
Forty 15.
That's what Jen Brady said. You know, she had help through the years, the USTA, and she'd had some good coaching, but she decided to commit herself entirely and go to Germany. She said, when you reach a certain point, I feel like you have to go outside, find your own resources and coach and trainer in order to make it to the top. Here's match point.
That's that individual we talked about.
Yep.
Game, set, and match.
Quarterfinals
Ready.
of the 2020 U.S. Open.
2 sets to love, 6-1, 6-4.
Oh, what a journey this young lady has. No, I don't think there's not one person here that just doesn't love this woman. She's brings so much to the game. She's worked so hard. She's being rewarded for all of that effort. Look at it.